Hey guys, Sunday, May 19, looking at natural gas Elliott Wave count. So this is the weekly. As you can see, we got a wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that February 20 low 152 is our wave 5. According to the count on the software, we are working on our way up. And you can see that the Stokes are very oversold, and now they're pointing up. We're above the, I believe that's the 50 SMA. Maybe it's an exponential. I don't know. It's a little different, but I believe it's a 50 because that's the color I use. We go into the daily chart. You see we got a wave 5. That's that February 20 low. 1, 2. And we are working on wave 3. Now, this a wave 3 is going to be interesting. This week right here is going to be very interesting. There's a lot of things I'm looking at according to Gann theory that we could kind of stall here for a little bit and maybe do a little retracement. So if this is a wave 3 and we're going to be working on a wave 4, then possible wave 4 targets would be 237 all the way to 223. Like a correction or pullback, and then push higher. Now, if the wave 3 is not finished yet, then there's a possible wave 3 up here of 322. And then there's a possible target here of 339 as a wave 5. But notice the Stokes, very, very overbought. When I see these black lines, it kind of tells me heads up is like, hey, you're kind of getting toppy here, so be careful right here. There's a lot of things coming up, and I'll be going over it on the on my other chart, but I just want to show you the Elliott Wave count. It's going to be interesting. If we put some targets, even if it wants to go higher, there's a level here of around 289, 294, all the way to $3. This is the first target if we could get up there. And then you get the ellipse technique, which 523, anywhere between 522, 23. Volatility increases here, and this could probably be a target also, just somewhere around 286. And we had a date of May 17, which was right here, Friday, that I was watching, and we have one for 6-4, so 6-3. So a couple important timing zones would be the first week of June, which is like the first, second, third, and this one is indicating the fourth. But in between the first, second, and third, that's a hot zone right there. If we kind of go up and just kind of go sideways, or just kind of go sideways here, there could probably be a correction. So watch out for that. And this week coming up, the 20th and the 21st are very hot dates to keep on radar in regards to Gann theory. I think that's it for here. I don't see anything else. And if we continue grinding higher, this will be the next level. But this is pretty much an analysis, including Elliott Wave. We're going to look at some other charts and see what we could dissect there. Okay, so this is my master chart. This is more of the fractals. So this is the October 31st high of 363. You can see that we're above this 45 angled right here. Looking good. Put some trend lines here at a 45 angle. And this high, you can see that there's going to be some resistance if we could get there. Somewhere anywhere between, you can say 281 going down. It's going to be an area to be watching out for. Let's close some of this here. We're in the ellipse. That's good. We broke this pitchfork right here with momentum, so that's good. And on the Gann square, this is the 1-6 level, or a vector point. So this is the 19th, which is today. So we got to see if we could, if something happens between today and tomorrow. And this is level of 257 they need to hold in order to continue with the upward momentum. But if 257 gets cracked, you got to watch out. We got the Gann fan scaled. So this is the 45. So we're here. So this is the 30 degrees. So we get to go up here. That could be possible resistance. But so far we're doing good. We're on the bullish side. So that's good in regards to the February 20 low of 152. So that's good. that's bullish. Nothing to be worried there. The only thing I'm concerned is, the 45 here. This is the 1x2. We're approaching that, and that's anywhere between 274, around 275 downward. We could be kissing that, and that could probably, stall us there. Or if it's strong, we'll break right through there and then go to the 1x3. But so far, this is what I'm a little concerned when we get up here. Okay, so this is another chart I use. This is using that 144 low, August 23rd high, all the way to our February 152 low. So I like to start off with the squaring it using the Gann square. And you can see that we are penetrating this angle right here. It was right there, hanging right there. So this is to be a possible target of 284. And then make sure we can at least hold 249. And this is just the battle zone of right here. This is the bigger picture. And this is going to be interesting there. The next thing is the Gann fan from a 45 of that 144 low of, I think, June the 20th. We're already kissing the 1x4. This is the 1x8, sorry, because this is 2, 3, 4, 1x8. So keep an eye on that, because that could probably make a stall here. So there's some resistance here going from this angle here at a scale chart. So there's some pros and cons here. And then from the high of 10:02 of August 23rd, we just pierced the, we can say that's the 60, because this is the 45, this is the 30. So we just pierced the 60 degree angle. And according to the ellipse, from that 145 low to that August 23rd high, there's a timing vector that just kicked in, and it is for May the 21st. So that is very important. That's what I'm saying. This week is going to be very interesting. These, especially Monday and Tuesday, things could get a little cuckoo. Maybe this is all exploding up here, so when Tuesday comes, maybe push it lower. So be cautious, trail your stops, especially this week. It's just going to, there could be some big surprises. The Black Widow does not play around. And this is from the high to this low. So far we're in the ellipse. So if we pull back, I like to see that we make sure at least hold this arc going up. Nothing on the Fourier. I don't see anything there. You can see on the pitchfork, we were breaking through these points here. And this is an angle you want to watch right here. There. Once we cross that, let's see. And then this is the bigger picture. From that June 25th low, we already set this anchor in here. So if something happens, we go back down, this needs to hold and maybe bounce from there. So this is my back testing model. You guys remember I did the last video about January recap of the forecast that I did for the 3 months. And I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So I have my spectrum analyzer here, which is showing that it's very toppy right here as of May 7th, but you can see that we're still pushing higher and these are going down. So just be cautious here. Maybe there's a correction into July. I know that June and July are kind of weak, and then August gets strong. So we'll see. Maybe this red one is going to work, but so far too early to tell. Price action is still going up, parabolic. We don't know if it's just ignoring the cycle. So just keep that in mind. The next one is the annual cycle in regards to the astronomy. You can see then the averages is showing that right here we get very toppy. And we're right here right now, very toppy. And it shows maybe a possible pullback all the way to around June the 25th. And then it kind of rallies, and we know August is pretty strong. So just keep that in mind also. It's very interesting, all these things kind of lining up here. We just don't know if it's going to play. So we're all dealing with probabilities. What's the probabilities of this turning down? We just got to see price action just start going down from here. But it's already indicating that it could be a high probability. So keep that in mind. Next is the neural net. You guys know about that. The computers say watch out for, June the 3rd. So can it be that maybe we pull back around June the 3rd and from here rally, or we continue grinding higher till June the 3rd and then pull back? So it's one of those things with the neural net. You kind of have to look at it. You kind of have to be, in a weird way, double-minded. So if it goes up, it could possibly turn there. If it goes down, it could possibly turn up there. So that's the important date on the neural net to keep on watching. On the Bradley model, we're smack right here around May the 24th. And I know this week is going to be interesting. I know we're going to be hitting a 90-day count from February 20th. That's one of Gann's numbers. So it could be possible resistance, which could be Monday or Tuesday. I know Tuesday is interesting also. So there's a lot of things lining up here. We just don't know which way it's going to go. And I'm going to show you one more clip before I end this video. So this is the last clip. I don't want to overwhelm you. Just kind of want to just tell you that just be cautious this week. There's a lot of stuff happening between today, Monday, and Tuesday, and then some other dates in the future. So we're going to first start off with our similarity. And this is price action from 2012. Look at that peak right here. Right there. What day is that? That's the 23rd. So on the 21st, we have a 90-day count from the low of February the 20th. So, and then, something's happening above in the heavens. I think in Helio, Saturn and Mars are crossing. So there's a lot of things happening here that is just kind of telling me that maybe we could probably have a little correction. So in this price action from 2012 kind of shows you this parabolic move and then maybe a little pullback. It looks like it kind of ends around June the 12th, and then we get that August play. Remember, seasonality wise, August is bullish. So could this play out using the 2012 price action? I don't know. We'll see. But I'll take that off. Let's look at seasonalities. So in regards to seasonality, this is where it kind of gets toppy around here. You can see we pushed even higher. And somewhere around the 31st, and then it goes up here, the 614, then it goes down. Then you get this rally to August. The fast annual, which is 3, got already toppy here, pulls back to like July the first week. That's 3 years of data. The mid annual is kind of like in sync with the fast annual, which is the green one is 6 years of data and seasonality. And you can see they kind of already get toppy around May the 13th. There's another seasonality chart that I watched that is indicating somewhere around the 23rd of May. It gets toppy. It pulls back to the end of the month, and then it pops to the first week around the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then it pulls down. So those are other things that I'm looking at also. So I just want you to be aware of that. And the annual decimal, you can see that already got toppy right here, then it kind of pulls back. One Gann's theory is to look at 10 years ago in regards to price action. So let's do that. You can see that on the 27th, it got a little toppy, and then it just kind of retraced. So this one is inverse. It didn't look like it wanted to do a high in August, so maybe that could probably play out. But the 27th, 10 years ago, this is where that swing high came, and then it turned. And he also said, look at 20 years ago. And you can see that 20 years ago, around the 27th, it made a high. So there's some kind of correlation between the 10 and the 20 year that something happens around the 27th. So looking at that date with our, 2012 price action, we're very close for a possible maybe turning point, a little correction. Now the question is, are we going to correct and then do a leg higher? Or we're going to do an inverse and push lower into August. Because normally seasonality, August is a little stronger. So that's the question that remains. So to sum it all up, be careful. Monday and Tuesday, especially this week, and then all these dates I showed you. The key is to see if we get high volume pushing like spikes downward. That will be a clue telling you that the bears are now coming in and they're going to start taking control and push it lower. We're going to go to 152. I don't think so, but you just never know. According to Elliott Wave, there's a lot of wave 5s already here in place. But if we got a curveball, then maybe this is a wave 4. We have another leg lower. I don't know. But I'm kind of leaning more this is a wave 5 weekly cycles, you know, are up. So that's kind of where I'm leaning at there. So hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on natural gas.